Everyone has their own daily routines. If it's a simple green tea in the morning or a yoga exercise in the afternoon, we all do things that are special for us. Sometimes we may not realize it, but our daily routines can often be harmful for our bodies. So here are 10 everyday things you should stop doing. You'll thank us later. Before we jump in, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment daily habits to be entered into this month's $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Good luck! Now let's get started with number 10, skipping breakfast. Most of us have fast-paced lives. Whether it's school day or an early morning meeting, we've all skipped our morning breakfast at least once in our lives. And while one missed breakfast may not do any damage, skipping breakfast regularly can actually be really harmful for our bodies and immune system. Researchers and scientists have made the stunning observation that skipping our morning meal can increase the risk of heart disease. The overwhelming research shows that the longer we remain in the tasting state, meaning without food, the longer our bodies are in a stressful state. This state makes our organs work harder, which causes metabolic changes. And while some skip breakfast in order to lose weight, there's no definite proof that doing so will help with excess weight loss. Number 9, washing hair. While some oily-haired people swear by this routine, washing your hair every day may not be the smartest choice. Despite what the shampoo commercials and ads may dictate, washing hair often does not result in silky, shiny hair we see on models. In fact, when we wash our beautiful locks every day, we actually take away its natural oils that are needed for healthy hair growth and shine. All this extra cleaning can lead to dry and damaged hair, which is the total opposite of what we want and hope for. Hair care professionals have recommended that we clean and wash our hair every 2 to 3 days. This way we can get rid of the extra unwanted oily look of our hairdos, while we still preserve the natural oils our hair definitely needs. Number 8, using phone before bed. Let's all admit to the fact that we use our phones everywhere. From school to work to dinners and movies, we're often glued to our flashing screens. With everything available on our small screens, we can spend hours each day looking up our friends on social media or binge watching Star 5 videos on YouTube. And while we all enjoy snuggling up in bed and watching a movie on our phones, in reality, it's a very bad decision. Using our phones right before bed can do the opposite of relaxing us. Research shows that the flashing and illuminating screens overstimulate our brains and tell us to wake up instead of relaxing. Many may not realize, but overstimulated phone use before bed can actually be the cause of insomnia and difficulty falling asleep for hours on end. So next time you're feeling tired but can't seem to fall asleep, try putting your phone away on your table and see if falling asleep becomes a little easier. Number 7, very hot showers. Sometimes showering in very hot water can be so relaxing. Steaming hot showers are especially satisfying after a hot summer day, but dermatologists have stated that hot showers are not the best thing to do. The question of which is better, hot or cold showers, has been a subject of debate for decades now. While some prefer ice-cold shivering showers as a way to wake up in the day, others prefer steaming hot showers that almost burn the skin. Yikes! According to doctors and medical professionals, hot showers are very bad for our skin and overall texture. Hot showers and baths can inflame and burn the skin. It can also cause redness, itching, and in worst-case scenarios, peeling. As the skin is the largest organ on our bodies, it has many defense mechanisms that keep us healthy and away from infection and diseases. Imagine if we hurt and burn that protective barrier. We are more prone to harmful toxins getting inside our body. So next time you think about having a steaming hot shower, think otherwise. Number 6, too much coffee. There is only a small percentage of the world's population that is not in love with coffee. With all the different types and flavors, everyone can find a cup of coffee that suits their style and taste. Coffees can be great pick-me-up when we have an early class or an early meeting, or some extra energy when we have to pull an all-nighter. But when it comes to quantity, lots of coffee can be harmful. Researchers and scientists have shown that the average intake of caffeine should only be up to 400 milligrams, which is around 2 to 3 cups of coffee every day. But remember, caffeine isn't only coffee, but it's also in teas and fizzy drinks, like Coca-Cola and Red Bull. As far as what the extra coffee does to our bodies, it's known fact that too much caffeine can cause high blood pressure, which can lead to heart disease, not to mention anxiety, dizziness, and headaches. If you ever feel palpitations in your chest, it may be a sign that you've been drinking too much coffee and you should take it easy with the caffeine. Number 5, eating red meat. Unlike vegans and vegetarians, meat-eating humans love their steak and hamburgers. From fast food chains to high-class restaurants, meat is one of the most popular consumed food in the world. But like every other thing on our list, can be harmful when taken every day. Meat contains very important nutrients, including vitamin B12, iron, and several proteins. But their excess consumption can lead to raised blood cholesterol. Too much cholesterol in our blood vessels is the leading cause of atherosclerosis, which eventually can lead to myocardial infarctions, also known as heart attacks. Enjoying a steak here and there is very beneficial, but make sure you don't devour your meat every single day. Number 4. Eating in front of the TV. What's better than grabbing your afternoon lunch or evening dinner, popping on the TV, and watching your favorite show? It is so enjoyable and entertaining to watch a new episode or a new film while eating delicious meals. But while we're watching the TV screens, our minds are totally disregarding the food that's in front of us. Numerous studies have shown that when we eat in front of the TV, our minds are split between the meals and the images on screen. But what's so bad if our attention is divided in two, huh? Well, this amounts to us eating more than we should or want. Our bodies gives a signal when we're full and we don't need to eat anymore. But if our mind and attention is elsewhere, we often can't catch that subtle signal and end up eating more. So if you're wondering why you're gaining a few extra pounds every evening, it may be because you're enjoying your meal in front of the TV. Number 3. Brushing hair one direction. Just like Rapunzel, we occasionally enjoy brushing our beautiful hair. It is widely known fact that brushing and taking care of our hair can be very relaxing and even decrease anxiety and stress. So if hair brushing is so beneficial, why is it so bad? When it comes to brushing hair in only one direction, there are many problems that may follow this simple everyday routine. When we brush our hair in the same way, same place, and with the same hair division, this leads to harmful hair patterns. The structure in hair follicle direction gets accustomed to being brushed in one certain way, and the whole pattern of hair growth changes. This all results in dirty spots on our scalp, irregular growth patterns, and even breakage. The extra dirt and damage can take away from the shiny and clean look of the hair and can become unpleasant to the eye. Number 2. Exercising before bed. Whether it's a simple 10-minute relaxing yoga or a full high-intensity cardio routine, exercising is extremely great for our overall physical and mental health. There are innumerable studies and facts that dictate the benefits for routine workouts and physical activity. From strengthening the immune system to decreasing anxiety and stress, exercising can be an excellent choice for our everyday lifestyles. But make sure you don't overwork yourself or work out before bed. The boost in body temperature that occurs after exercise and simple cardio can stimulate our bodies. Remember how using our phones overstimulate our brain? Well, workouts overstimulate our body and make it that much more difficult to fall asleep. If you want to avoid insomnia and sleepless nights, try working out 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. Now, before we reveal our number 1 spot, we want to add an additional bad habit that people slide too often, and that is letting strangers or distant relatives kiss their newborn babies. When a baby's in their youngest stages of life, their skin is the most sensitive that it will ever be. When touched by other lips constantly, this can cause infections and serious problems to the baby's face, especially considering you don't know where everyone's mouth has been. Keep your baby safe and make sure that only lips that touch your baby's face are your own. Now let's finish off this list with number 1. Sitting for too long. Everyone's guilty of this everyday thing. From working on our laptops to writing our homework or studying, there's so many reasons as to why we remain seated and glued to our seats. Known as the new smoking, sitting for too long has become a major cause for chronic diseases and physical complications. One obvious reason for damage is when our bottom and leg muscles become inflamed and numb. This extra strain on our muscles might even cause nerve damage. When it comes to bones, our hips and back may become too overworked and overused with long periods of sitting. Poor posture can also cause poor spine health, and in worse cases, it can compress the discs in our spine, which may lead to spine herniations. Now, does that sound like something you want? If not, try to walk around your room every 45 minutes in order to avoid all these unwanted complications. And with that, we end today's video. Which bad thing are you guilty of doing? Will you change your habits after learning these new facts? Leave us your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to share our video and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from Star 5. Until next time.